Good afternoon. My name is John Maurer. I am the Executive Director of Maurer Power for ALS, a nonprofit 501c3 dedicated to helping ALS patients and their families and to raise awareness about this terrible disease, ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. I'm also an ALS caregiver. My wife, Robin, founder of Maurer Power for ALS, was diagnosed in September of 2009 with ALS. Yes, it has been 7 years from her diagnosis, when the average life expectancy of an ALS patient is only 2 to 5 years. She now uses a ventilator to breathe and has lost the majority of her body movement, is in a power wheelchair now. However, she has not lost her drive to live. But that's not the reason for this video. ALS has been called the bankruptcy disease. The reason? Well, the average patient cost per year is well over $100,000 according to the Muscular Dystrophy Association. The cost of equipment and patient care are the main reasons behind this number. Let us not forget that most patients stop working and lose their career incomes after diagnosis. Patients then receive disability benefits, which are a fraction of what they used to make in their career areas. In our case, I am Robin's full-time caregiver, and I receive disability benefits at a fraction of what I was earning as a school counselor before becoming her full-time caregiver. It is for this financial reason that I'm reaching out to all of you. Eventually, ALS patients will require a wheelchair, and hence will need a wheelchair van to get to doctor's appointments, to run to the grocery store, and to run errands, etc. A brand new wheelchair van can cost at least $35,000 or more. Why? Well, a standard van before a conversion can cost approximately $25,000. And of course, the auto companies, well, they need to make a profit. The conversion, depending on which conversion company is used, can run anywhere between $7,500 and $15,000 or even more. ALS patients, as well as others needing a wheelchair van, have no choice in this matter. The conversion companies have a monopoly on this area. There is no break. They have to make a profit. What about a used wheelchair van? Well, think about this. If purchased from a wheelchair van dealer, that dealer still has to make a profit. If purchased from a private party, it's usually because the ALS patient has passed away and the family no longer needs the van. However, if it was purchased new, the family most likely still owes a ton of money on that van and upon selling it would need to pay it off. It is an ugly cycle. Robin and I found this out firsthand. We had a pickup truck that was fitted with a lift in the bed that we used to carry her wheelchair in. That van was stolen while I was watching my son play baseball. Someone heard about our story and donated a van to us, and God bless them for that. However, we had to get rid of that van due to our ALS awareness travels in our RV. We now own a used wheelchair van that I purchased from a medical transport company. And that's what it was used for, so it did not come with the regular bells and whistles that a basic family van does, like cruise control. We could not afford nor finance a regular new or used wheelchair van. I am asking you to help end this cycle and start a new cycle. A campaign to make those wheelchair vans more affordable for ALS patients and maybe even free. I'm asking for donations to Maurer Power for ALS towards the Autos-4-ALS campaign. You may donate to this campaign either through the GoFundMe campaign, Autos-4-ALS, or you can donate directly on our website, maurerpowerforals.org/donate, or you can go to PayPal and use Maurer Power for ALS as the company name, or look us up on Facebook, Maurer Power for ALS. Please remember your donations are tax deductible. See, Bing, it is our hope that the money acquired can be used to purchase new or used vans and then offer those vans to ALS patients at little or no cost. Please help us in this endeavor. Help us to eliminate one burden for an ALS patient. Help us to get them a wheelchair van at little or no cost. But we can't do this alone, and we can't do it without you and your donations. If you do happen to have a wheelchair van and you would like to donate it to Mauer Power for ALS, it needs to have a clear title and would be valued at fair market value. Just email me for more information. Thank you so much for viewing, and I hope to see a donation from you, Robin, and I, and Mauer Power for ALS, and ALS patients that may benefit from your donation. Thank you in advance. You take care, and God bless.